Hi, my name is Jake and I'm a student software trainer at ITAP. Today I'm going to show you the basics of how to use Adobe Photoshop. Photoshop is an application that helps you design and enhance your photograph, images, artwork, and other media. It's a great way to make your projects more visually appealing. This video will show you how to use the basics tools that you need to get started designing your own projects. In order to get the most out of this video, you can follow along in Photoshop on your computer. Feel free to pause the video and try each tool on your own. Let's get started. First, open Photoshop on your computer. Let's go over a layout of our workspace. On the left side is the toolbar. Each icon represents a unique tool. At the top is the File menu with options such as File, Edit, and Image. Below the File menu is the Tool Properties bar. The Tool Properties bar gives us different options depending on what tool we have selected. The panels are an extension of the Tool Options bar. They allow you to change different properties of whatever you're doing with your tool. Let's start by opening the image that you downloaded earlier. Go up to File, then click Open, and navigate to wherever you have those images saved. To select all of your images, you could click the first one and hold the Shift key and click the last one, or you could select one at a time while holding the Control key, selecting all three. Click Open to open all of your files. We're going to start by talking about layers. Layers are a very important part of Photoshop. Layers are used to separate different elements in your image so you can work on them independently without affecting the others. Layers work kind of like a pizza. Whatever is on top in our layers is going to appear on top and appear above things that are below it. We can separate our layers so that we know exactly what we're looking at based on a title. And we could also separate them by folders so we could have several layers in one area so we could edit them in unison. In order to use layers, you have to click on the layer that you want to edit your image through. So I'm going to go ahead and click Flowers here. And now anything I do to this image will only affect the layer that is Flowers and whatever happens to be on this layer. In order to change where your layers are located and the order they appear in, you can click and drag them around in the list of layers. Once you have your layers selected, you can make changes to this certain layer with the tools in your toolbar. To start, you can select the first tool in your toolbar, the Move tool, and move around anything in the image. Click and drag to move whatever's on your layer. In this case, we're moving the butterflies. You could edit things in your layer by using the Transform tool. In order to do that, go up to Edit and then Free Transform. This is going to open up options to transform your image. You can either move it around, change the size of it, or rotate it. You do so by using these boxes as the edge of your image. When you have a straight line going diagonally, you can click and drag to increase or decrease the size of your layer. If you hold the Shift key while you use this, you can move it proportionally so that you don't lose the proportions of your original image. In order to rotate your image, go to one of the top or bottom corners until you get a rounded arrow. You could do the same as before and click and drag, and that will rotate your image any way you'd like. By holding the Shift key, you can lock your movements into 45-degree angles so that it doesn't become crooked. When you're done making any edits to your image, click the check mark if you'd like to save, or the button next to it if you would not like to save. Lastly, we're going to make a new layer. In order to do so, go into your Layers panel and click the button next to the trash can that looks like a sticky note. Now you have a new layer with nothing on it that you can make edits to without affecting anything else in the image.